He's a very, very capable player. Right, we've got a game. We're playing against Meow Meow.
French chap, huh?
He's indeed a French chap. Normally plays Necro.
Getting a bit bored with Beard Vember. Ah, well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Keep it going.
Oh, my go. Who have we spun into? Let's have a look. We've spun into Meow Meow's Drax Owl, who's 630. And he's got a dirty mighty blow piling on Blitzer. Ugh. Okay, well, we're by a bribe then. There we go.
Yeah, I'm comfy with one game a week, so well, that's. You're still UK bubbling, are you?
Me? Yeah. No.
No, Cerebral.
Cerebral.
No, you're not.
No.
What's this do?
Are you going to go to the UKBL tabletop next year?
Did you buy a bed in the end then?
No, well, we're not ready to buy a bed yet. I'm going to kick. So, how many Witch Elves have you been running? 2 Witch Elf build. Interesting.
2 Witch Elves. So one of them's baby one. What guard he has?
How many guard has he got?
2.
2 guard, bastard.
One of them on a rookie lineman, not too much of a problem. But Meow the Blitzer.
They're all called Meow, by the way.
Alright, the Blitzer on the right flank. He's Blodge guard, which is a bit annoying. Tricky to deal with.
Yeah.
Not sitting here every day, King. What's the high elf record? Hang on. Eight, 2-1. There you go. That's a heck of a long way. Heck of a long way to Lesnick. Hi, Bob.
That's me.
Not that Meow, the other Meow. Lesnick's added another win, mate. He's now 18-2-4. I think he's added a win and a loss. Wasn't he 17-2-3? So you've actually closed the gap a bit.
By not playing, I've closed the gap. Get in. So, right.
Well, all you need to do is win 9 games in a row and everything's fine. Ooh, Singe doing quite well with the Dwarves. Yes, apparently so, Dio. Yes, indeed. Hello, Rex. How you doing? Yeah, thumping win. It was 5-1 though, which was disappointing because it was 4-0 in turn 9. So, yeah, could have hoped for more really, but no dead elves, plenty of star player points, and 1. So everyone's a winner.
Yeah. We need now it's a blitz, please, Bob. got fame. Why am I not more famous? Unbelievable.
Szechuan chicken's quite spicy though, isn't it?
It's beautiful. When you combine it with all the other chickens and the beefs and the ducks,
Did you just mix it all up into a bucket? Did you?
You can't just mix it all up into a bucket, Sam.
You did though, didn't you?
No.
Didn't you?
No. No, it's not as simple as that.
4 catches, Legion. That's your goal.
For what?
Legion's quizzing me. Do I prefer 3 or 4 elves on a elf catchers on a high elf team?
Oh yeah, have you refreshed the stream titles, Hank?
Oh, Tiny, this wasn't my dinner. I had a bowl of pasta, mate. This is Andy's lunch.
It's actually important to have a balanced diet.
Well, when you've got that much food on one table, if you have it all over one side, it just tips over, doesn't it? So 3 kilograms of Chinese food on this half of the table, and 3 kilograms Chinese. Do you put Megatron on one other corner just to sort of stop it falling over?
No. That would be... that would be a... no, we're not allowed to do that.
Store asked, do you need a thrower on a high elf team?
Not
I think
really that much in CCL.
You would in normally, though.
Yeah.
I like the ones with the oven mitts.
Why?
They're the best ones, aren't they? I guess they're the best ones. They're the fast ones.
Sugary sea.
Start. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Blackburn asks, have you ever accidentally eaten Megatron by accident? Accidentally.
No.
That you were a bit hungry, she got a bit too near the plate before you knew it.
Why would that happen?
Do you have a baby gate up? Like,
Yeah.
to stop you wandering down the stairs and eating Megatron?
That's not possible.
Big baby gate. Are you locked in a cellar? Baffoum asks, what was your starting roster?
2 blitzes, 3 rerolls, and then 1 position.
Looks like you nailed it, Baffoum. That, yes.
There we go. Right, so I've gone for the classic elf confused strategy.
Bit of a mess, that, to be honest.
Thanks.
Sort of like an elf screen, but not quite as neatly lined up as usual.
No.
Oh, Duderino fitted the baby gate.
I did. You fucking didn't.
No, Duderino says he did. Now I remember it. Duderino did fit the baby gate. I remember him talking about it.
You fucking didn't.
Didn't he?
No. Duderino,
Didn't
you
he?
take that back.
Didn't he?
No.
Did it just sit there in a box in the corner of the room gathering dust for ages?
No.
Until Duderino put it together for you?
No. Duderino.
Did though, didn't it? A bit. Oh, interesting. Good point, well made, Blackburn. Using the guard players to form cage corners. Very good. Very good. Very good. If you were really showing off, you'd have them as opposite corners. If you were really showing off.
Well, I'm not, so.
No, not you. Tracks. Hi, Sergey. Yes, you've tuned in just for just in time for the start of some elves. Guess what we were playing before this? Different elves. It's very elfy today.
Very well. It's important to maintain your inner elf, isn't it? Because honestly, if you don't, right, hang on a sec.
Well, it's champ ladder, Killjoy. It's champ ladder. Don't poo-poo the Krandorian Invitational. It's highly prestigious competition. It's one of the contestants is extremely famous. And I'm not entirely sure about the middle pack who aren't Sage, but I assume they must be. I'm probably not best placed to know, though. I think that did happen, Puppy, yes.
What?
Krendor lost 6-0 to Sage. So there might not be a Krendor Invitational next year. It might just go bollocks to this.
You think?
I don't know. I don't know the chap. Never met him. That's a problem. It's supposed to be networking.
I'm trying, and you just won't. You don't show up.
Well, you're due to play him this season, are you?
Oh yeah.
So there you go. When you do play him,
Yeah.
definitely remember to tell him we're streaming this, by the way, and then ask him jauntily, do you stream it? Just to get a conversation going, you know, icebreaker and that. Hello, Ham. Oh.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, that's a witch elf stuck by against the tackle player, isn't it?
So was I invited to play the Invitational?
You were, and you turned it down. You said, I'm too big a celebrity for that nonsense. And you said, I wouldn't be caught dead playing against Krendor. He's only second-rate YouTuber. That's what you said. That's what you said. You said he's no flaming womble or something.
There's a kernel of truth in that. The part where I said no.
Yeah, well, every good exaggeration starts with a complete fallacy.
Well, it's not an exaggeration. It's just absolutely inaccurate.
I don't make this shit up. I just work here.
Yeah, I think they had a last-minute dropout, and so I was asked, did I want to fill in? But
because everyone else is busy.
I'll play one game a week and then do endless quantities of this.
What do you mean?
Well, what I don't want is to go back to 2 games a week, because then you've got the juggling challenge of trying to fit in my 2 games with your 7 games and all that. I mean, organising my 1 game a week is difficult enough.
It's not my fault.
Well, partly, kinda. It is partly, yeah.
I suppose.
So doubling down on that. I mean, the challenge is fine, but doubling down on it didn't seem a great plan. Now, where's Mighty Blowfella gone? I don't think I'd want Mighty Blowfella as just sat as being at the back of the cage so much.
Why?
I'd want to be blitzing with him if I was Meow.
Don't give him ideas.
He's not watching.
Might be.
I suppose he's got the block weight shelf. Would be quite liking to blitz with that, but no, I don't. It's the dangerous one. Ideally, for me.
Well, we got the ball on the. Well, we haven't got the ball on the floor yet, have we? So keep working.
No, you haven't really. You've got the ball still on the opponent's elf. Pretty much where the ball is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So actually, let's have you. 2 plus over there.
Did anybody watch the amusing BBC TV comedy series that was on over the last few years called People Just Do Nothing?
Yes.
That was good, wasn't it?
Yes. Dump off.
Was it based on Shawnee?
People who just do nothing.
No, People Just Do Nothing. It's a sitcom.
Oh, he's got. Oh no. Oh dear.
Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah, I'm not
But he
sure
wished
I
he
wanted
pushed
that.
him the other way now, because then he could run through.
Yeah.
Chewy Nation, thank you very much indeed for the subscription and welcome to the show. You join us at an exciting moment as two mighty elf teams are locked in combat comparing nail varnish colours and asking each other where do you get those shoes and the elf-like activities. He might be alright, Wolfram. Although the fact he's holding the ball is probably making him rather a marked elf. Do see your point. He is Blodge, and the Dark Elves have no tackle. That's just a vicious rumour. Always fallen over, look.
Yeah.
This might be fine. Do you think?
I really don't know.
At this stage, we just don't know.
Yeah. 3 out of 4 Andys who were polled just didn't know.
Breaking news, more as it comes in. Somebody mentioned Sheffield and floods. Most of North Yorkshire is just now currently submerged, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you go to Meadowhall for the shops or?
No. My paintings.
Hi, Baz. Your paintings.
Oh, that's all right. They'll probably float
Well,
away.
don't
hang
worry.
on.
They are watercolours, so if they are submerged in the flood, they will be definitely perfectly ruined.
Yeah, they will, won't they? Completely and utterly, totally
yes.
ruined.
Guaranteed. So yeah, it's, every cloud, eh? See what I did there? Every cloud, because it's raining a lot. See what I did there?
No.
See what I did there?
Can we say hello to Chewy Nation, please? Chewy Nation,
did.
hello. How are you
Only
doing?
to say hello to Chewy Nation. I thanked him for his subscription and explained that we were in an exciting moment with 2 elf offs.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I shall apply dodge to that, thank you.
Hold the bus. She's got frenzy. It's happening again. Oh, and he's fine.
I've dodged there as well.
2 elf teams playing Blood Bowl.
I want to talk to Zombie Nation.
Chewy, talk to us, Goose. How are you doing? Welcome to the show. Whereabouts are you from? How did you discover the channel? Is this your first time watching? Lovely to have you aboard.
Oh, he's rolled a pow.
Oh, that was really unlucky. You should
Oh,
complain.
fuck.
Oh, last one. Well, at least he won't pile on now. Come on, it was very fortunate that he got that far.
It's more that I've lost the tackle for the rest of this drive. And if this goes wrong,
Yeah,
he's going to knob about until turn 8.
Yeah, that's a bit more of a problem. Where's agility fella gone? The good elf.
He's miles away.
Rinjani, there he is. Down. Oh, he's all... I think he's caught sight of his reflection in something in the crowd and he's transfixed. Well, there you go. Ball's on the floor. Can he reach? Hang on.
Yes.
He can reach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can score it. He's got to get up and score.
Yeah,
Let's do that. I am.
I'm going to try. I am going to try.
Are you back on audio, Ham? You missed the back half of last game in the Crendorian Invitational, which went swimmingly well. And then this is a cheeky champ ladder game in which we've lost one expensive elf, but he got made better by Florence. And this is the Dark Elf drive, and the ball is maybe going into the end zone. Need a bit of luck. Just a little bit. Just score, Andy. That is the thing to do. You just pick the ball up and score.
I know.
This just seems to be needless faffing about.
We're playing elves, aren't you? One does not simply score when other things are available. One
prune some lilies and something and stroke a unicorn for a bit, and that's not a euphemism, by the way. I mean a real unicorn.
Yeah.
Didn't Megatron have a toy unicorn?
No, he sold it.
When we get her a pony, could we get like the pony a little pretend horn, so as much gets a unicorn back?
No.
Oh, that's helpful. You moved him nearer the end zone.
Yeah.
Ah, Marbius.
And that's the game.
Well, it's all ruined, everything. So you should probably throw something. Marbius, the good news is that probably next season in Rebel, I'll be playing under Necro. Because I think the Orcs might be knackered. Last game of the season tomorrow. We'll see how that all turns out. Oh, your little smile's turned upside down since that happened. Get your tape measure out again. Go and measure something for a bit. How long's your keyboard?
About 8 inches? No, that's not right. No.
Oh,
18 inches, sorry.
18 inches, that's a big keyboard. 4 inches for the mouse?
About that.
How big a waste of money was that microphone that doesn't work very well?
Quite a lot.
Well, you can measure it. You've got it measured now, haven't you? Exactly, Legion. An excellent use of the emote there. It's quite wonderful. Hi, Callow. Quite right, Blackburn. I think we've gone with resurrectile dysfunction, Kino. I think it was one of Skiro's. Somebody suggested it. I can't remember who. Should have written that down, shouldn't I? So it's all right, isn't it, Dirk? Yeah. Works on several levels, quite like that. And potentially gone with the 3 rerolls, 1 wolf, 1 ghoul build. Saw some guide about it.
Digital.
It'll be tricky getting the ball off him, isn't it?
Yep.
Have you fouled anyone yet?
Nope.
This bribe's not really doing much, is it?
Nope.
I think we see a 1-die blitz here, folks.
It's very likely.
No, I fancy a 1-die blitz. That's what's going to happen. Uh-oh. To whom shall I dump off? I don't think he can reach the guard elf, can he? So, oh dear. Tony, thank you for reminding me. Poco Dio, Andy. What more can you say? Are you measuring things again?
That's annoying. All right, stop it.
Andy, no. Hi, Donkey Dragon. No, I don't know. The dice in last game were smashing.
Yes.
It was to illustrate a point, Ernadar. Just that, and only that. It's over now. Now then, can anything be done here? I'm going with not really.
Not easily, no.
Not immediately. That'll probably be fine. There's not no hope, just not very much hope at the moment. Let's just see how it pans out.
Hope is indeed in short supply.
You've leaned out a shot again, mate. Oh, nice move. Cage Against the Machine's quite a good name for a dwarf team, isn't it?
You are.
Keno said Cage Against the Machine. We're all team. Man. Did you take Megatron shopping with you?
Yeah. She was a little monster.
I find that hard to believe. Did you give her Chinese food?
No, it's full of MSG.
So what did you do? Just dangle her in a baby dangler and let her watch you eat?
No, that makes her really angry.
So what, you left her outside in the pushchair in the rain whilst you went inside to...
Pretty much. Sometimes you have to do that, you know. No, you don't leave.
Is there a baby abandoning area in the shopping centre?
No. Although when I went to Sweden, not Sweden, where did I go? Where was the place I went with the £35 McDonald's?
Meadowhall.
No, no, it wasn't Meadowhall. It was
Austria.
Yeah, Austria. They had a special like tub for them that you put them in, and all the babies were fine.
£35 McDonald's.
Yeah,
How much did you buy?
Not much. You've met me.
Oh, and a bottle of pop, Blackburn. Don't forget a bottle of pop. She might have had Whizzer and chips. Or Dandy.
Well, I'm not stopping this score, am I?
I'm gonna go with no. Hello, Negate. No, I don't think you are. I think this is...
Stick a fork in it, it's fucked. Yes, I agree.
I was going to say inevitable.
Ah, Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson.
So I said inevitable,
Yeah.
and that leads to the Matrix because one of them said inevitable at some stage during the Matrix.
Yes.
Thought that might be it. Thought I'd better explain as it wasn't obvious.
It fucking was.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
It's a bit of a non sequitur, mate. I've got to be honest with you.
Really?
I mean, I speak fluent Andy, and it took me a moment to think about, now, what could he be doing with this one? Where's he going with that?
Really? Die, you little fuck. So that's finding it.
There was room for confusion, Keno. Yeah, absolutely.
Seriously?
So as it was raining, were you able to fob Megatron off with abandoning her on the outside the Chinese restaurant with a straw so she could drink from a puddle whilst she had a bag of crisps and read her Beano? Is that what happened?
She doesn't have crisps. She's not allowed them.
Andy, where are the crisps I bought for Emma? I haven't seen them. Must have left them at home. No, I bought a family pack of 6. No, none here.
Really? Is that where you want to go with this?
Pretty much, yeah. I think the CPS just assumed because Ava's like really into Megatron. I mean, Megatron is Ava's absolutely favourite thing ever. That they assume that she'll be okay, and that Andy's input isn't actually as bad as otherwise could be. Because that's true, isn't it? Megatron's Ava's best thing.
Yeah. In all honesty, other 1-turn chances questionable. He's got 2 guards, so it'll make it difficult.
Yep, Serki's right. 3 removes from the line of scrimmage. That's the way to go.
I hope so.
Yes. No, that's the right plan. We should go for that.
Losing the tackle was absolutely critical.
Back now. Well, the Snake Eyes dodge was where it really went tits up. He was on for he needed a dodge and a go for it, and then it was end zone, 3 points. Pat on back all round, tea and crumpets in Berlin by Christmas, as it were. Is it the real Slim Shady Alvarambo?
Because if he could he just stand up? Right.
It's not going very well at the moment. That stole the ball and had a plan to turn over the drive, but it went wrong. And so now we approach half-time, 1-0 to Draxoff.
Right, block there, follow. You need to be a dodge player. How do I get you in there, gap? Really hope that's a knockdown. That's a 4+ dodge.
He hasn't used the guard gliders to stop the 1-turner possibility, has he?
No, it's
Although they are slightly in the way.
Yeah, I need a 4 up here. I'll have to do. Alright.
Do it. Uh-oh. I'm guessing Pikeworth is with us. Oh dear. Last one. Mildly annoying.
Oh, the swap pose. Let's add a 3+ for no reason. Should have swapped those round. So I'm going to block him there, but that's no good. So I need someone in that square there. What is that? That is a 4-up dodge, pushes him there. You can go there and throw the ball. That gives me the first push. Alright, let's do it.
Tomorrow evening, Alvarambo. Tomorrow evening.
Come on.
Oops. Prelsnick, good evening.
This isn't going very well.
Andy, say hello to Prelsnick.
Hello, Prosnick. Oh, is that Lesnick?
Yes. Prelesnik. Yeah, you've got a hell of a lead though, old Bean. And this isn't looking like it's definitely a win. It's...
Well, I'm behind on players and behind on score at the minute, so at the moment this is looking, if you were going to pick a result, it's loss.
Just running, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the programme. Yes, I saw that you'd won one, lost one, I think, on the score. Was that the Crucifer game? Hello, Gunnar. How are you doing? Nice to see you, buddy.
Gunnar, you're on a team.
Oh, my team, you're Zombly, the Necro team.
And more than that, Zunk, he's also he's on the Widows, isn't he?
Is can you hear something that's going sort of occasionally?
No.
The Necro team might be the new Rebel team. Yeah, I can hear it kind of, it's like a sort of...
No.
I don't know what it is. I don't think it's... Hang on, let me turn the headphones off. I don't think it's me. You got a fan on or something like that, Andrew?
No.
Yeah, lizards are quite good. It's not my first thought, I'll be honest, Sickert eggs. I originally thought Nurgle. I thought, no, Chaos. And then thought, no, we'll go Necro. Don't know what that strange noise is. I'd see the potential for lizards, but then don't forget Sicker's eggs. I've just had a bunch of orcs slaughtered, and lizards would be very much in a similar boat. Black Orcsaurus, similar sort of gig, you know what I mean?
Got him.
Was that the expensive one?
No.
So yeah, whilst I could probably quite get into playing lizards, Rebel does seem a bit rough. It's a bit stabby.
Stabby?
Yeah.
Go on.
Gosh, whatever you fancy, I'll run. With any league format, it's what do you fancy playing? Because you can't pick something that will just suit that league, because they change all the time with people re-rolling stuff.
Yeah. Most important thing you can ever do with a league team is pick a team you enjoy playing. Do not pick a team because you think they're good. That is always a recipe for disaster. Pick a team because you enjoy playing them.
I think the new lizard positional that's not in the cyanide game, but were it, I think it would be rather a situational pick. I think the loss of movement would be quite off-putting Von Call, good afternoon. Good evening.
Let's see.
Dungy Dragon's wondering, are we trying to win this or draw it? I think win is the answer to that. Not lose is also a plan B.
My opponent isn't showing very much in the way of ambition.
What? All threatening, you mean?
Yeah. And wanting to push on and win.
Don't forget that the leagues are quite different from tournaments in that the team will progress. So they do have a very different flavour. Probably like League of Cross and Dota. You know, superficially similar, but in practice, very, very different. Could be in the gate. It's all right, Sika's eggs is Albanian. It's fine.
What? I think Darkos were good. The very best teams that play in League, if you want competitive, you either want to go down one of two routes. You want to go down
Wood Elves or Chaos.
Anyone know why?
Anyone know what?
Why?
Yeah, because long term those teams are the best bash team and they're the best agility team. Narrowly, to be fair. Nurgle and Hiles would also, you know, but they are top end competitive teams that do well with long term development.
No love for
that's a good question. Andy, did you move your PC so Megatron can't reach the reset button? And does that possibly cause the noise?
No.
Damn it again.
We're playing for the draw. We're playing for the draw. I'll just take the draw because he's not going to do anything interesting to stop me drawing.
Can you hear the
Yes.
noise?
The fan's on. I don't know why. Do you know when people play like this, when they play elves, it really is weird because I'll just score on turn 16. If you don't show any invention to come and get the ball back, you'll lose. I don't understand.
Honestly, well, done it great. They're particularly good early on, and the decent middle, and sort of run out of steam a bit at high TV because all your positionals are developed as far as you can. No, I quite like Undead.
Just pick the whole page up and move it.
Negate. I think Andy's trying to score, but
on players, no. There's no point pushing on for this because on players down, and it'll just not be a win. So all I need to do now is gain 3 or 4 yards of yardage over the next 5 turns. Give it to the agility 5 guy who scores. If you don't do anything,
players down, you know you've got the same amount. You're both 9 apiece.
Yeah, but I won't. I can't rely on the KOs coming back. And that little twatty piling on thing will keep piling on.
Didn't in the first half.
No, it's because I got bribe, but he thinks because I haven't got the bribe, I won't pile on. And he's wrong. Because I will. Because I will foul him.
Yeah. It's too dangerous to live unchecked. It can't just be left to roam around. It's like, you know, if you spotted a tiger in Asda car park, you couldn't just go, I'll be fine. You'd have to ring someone, wouldn't you?
Hello, tigers are us.
Last one. No, don't be ridiculous. That's tigers. No. The police or something.
Hello?
They'd send the special vet squad out, or, you know.
In like a tank or something.
No, it'd probably just be a big transit van and some lass with a tranquilizer rifle.
Yeah, sure.
And then there'd be that dramatic bit where they go, if you bought enough tranks, you go, this baby will bring down an elephant. And she shoots a tiger, but then it just gets pissed off and does some more damage. And then she goes, oh, perhaps I underestimated the tiger. Something like that. I don't know. Something like that. And then the floods come down because it's in Sheffield and it all turns into the life of Pi. There's some like lad on a boat and the tiger hops in. Have you seen that?
The tiger boat? No.
Life of Pi was a book.
No.
They made it into a film.
No.
Other guy says, hey Andy, have a good game there. His defence looks quite solid.
No, it's rubbish.
It's a bit rude. Apologies for that other guy. Sulky McSulky Pants over here has forgotten his manners. And I think he's also having quite a significant sugar/MSG crash. He was completely wired a couple of hours ago. But...
Yeah, he looks right, all counts.
And Manchester United lost again.
Oh, did they fucking didn't? Did they really? Did they really?
I don't know.
Oh. Twat.
All I know is that Newcastle are now 5 places above them in the Premier League.
Are they really?
Yep.
How? You haven't even got, like... You've got Championship squad.
And yet... So yeah, that's us, but where are you?
Why, aye, man?
Right, now practice this. This will help you.
Mm.
So, who mate?
Ooh.
Who mate? Can you tell us
The time.
which bit of the Metro Centre is that Nando's? So from the top.
No, I'm not ready for that.
Well, is anyone? Is anyone? Or it doesn't matter if it's not ready, just serve it anyway, I think is the corporate approach.
Right, let's just break his defence a little bit. Let's not roll the dice we don't need to roll.
You've been surrounded, Andy.
It's fine, don't worry.
You need to circle the wagons, to use a Wild West metaphor. Killjoy would like you to enable tilted, Andrew.
No.
What are you looking at? Oi! So you're not putting your tilted on then? I can't hear it. I don't care. Sorry, Killjoy. I asked.
Not loud.
What? I don't care. Can't hear it. The front of your elves are mostly brown, but some of them are mostly white.
That is true, Zunk. That is true.
Excuse me. Goodness. Thanks very much, Rex. Thanks for noticing, mate. Elves. Now what?
What do you mean, now what?
I'm trying to think of something interesting to say about the game, but it's just elves. I guess you're trying to wriggle out with the ball and then form some form of screen or cage beyond where the ball currently is.
And you, in that assertion, would be correct, son.
Killjoy said that we don't have something that involves donations enabled, which sounds like missing out on something.
He is right.
What sort of cheese would one use to lure a bear out of some woods?
Camembert.
Correct.
Huh. I guessed that as well.
That's good. That is correct.
Like, come on, bear.
Exactly. You don't need to explain it, Andy. The answer is sufficient. It speaks for itself.
Really?
Like a parrot.
Oh, amazing.
Or some women, apparently, these days. About that. No, it's right up proper.
Concerned about that one, son.
Hey, fiction. No, it's been in the newspapers. And the Star Wars films are all about it, aren't they?
Are they?
Yeah. Girl power and all that.
That was the Spice Girls, mate.
No, but all the Star Wars films. Rex likes a good elf off. That was a very good turn. The guy's quite correct, Andy. Oh, boink. And he's fine. Will there be a third game? Doubt it, Rex.
No third game.
It's a school night. We do have a full...
Other guy, by the way, it's lovely to meet you again. I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're well.
Oh, do you know, the words completely popped out of my head.
School night.
No, I'm thinking of a word, not roster of games. Full...
Plethora.
Programme. We have a full programme tomorrow evening, don't we?
We have a full programme of games.
Well, that's a good point, Spike Wallman. As the score is locked at 1-0. It's like watching Manchester United, this.
Did you notice, by the way, that the turn that he actually pushed me and actually made me do something
Yes.
happened? The previous
Yes.
3 or 4 turns where he didn't do anything were massively ineffectual.
Keno, that's frightfully witty. That's very good.
Yeah, just saying. Strategically, it is important to notice when things change.
That piling on Elf has been piss poor, though. He's done hardly anything.
He's only piled on once. That's been part of his problem.
Well, that's the... there's your root cause right there.
If you were doing a root cause analysis, that was what you would
Yeah.
say. Ooh. Excuse me.
Dirty.
It's not my fault. It just pops out.
Officer.
Right. That was really bad, actually. I'm sorry about that.
So, you know when you leave Megatron outside in the rain whilst you go and have lunch, do you throw some, like, polythene sheeting over her or something if it's raining? Or have you got, like, a special bag to pop her in?
Special bag.
Did you score any bargains at the soon-to-be bankrupt Mother Care?
No, we weren't allowed to go.
Why?
Told Ever we weren't allowed to go.
Yeah, but it's closing down still. Everything must go, etc.
Yeah, I know, but... Hang on. You're... Just think about that for a second. You're proposing that I let Ever go near the Mother Care.
Apparently, Killjoy, this is the reports we're getting. Andy went and had half a dozen Chinese meals for lunch, and they took a while to eat, and he didn't take Megatron in with him. So I asked if there was an abandonment room in the restaurant. No. And so it turned out that just left her outside in the pushchair. It was only raining a bit, though. It's not actually freezing, though. It was pretty nippy. It was technically 3 degrees this afternoon, wasn't it?
Hang on, I've just realised what you're saying. This is the shit that goes on in my mind, right? I'm playing Blood Bowl, and I'm concentrating, like Magnus Carlsen playing his chess game. And then it's like, put these on. And it's like, Andy, just sit here and listen to this. Like, it's like waffle into my head. And then occasionally you're like, hang on, what the fuck have I just agreed to?
I know, Killjoy, it's shocking. Black Books, welcome to the show. I hope you're naming yourself after the hilarious TV show, which is one of the best comedies I think has been on TV in the last 20 years. Very nice to make your acquaintance. And that was an excellent fact about the team-making facilities in tanks.
Hang on, they're not called T-tanks, they're called Tiger tanks.
Not all tanks were Tiger tanks, Andy, only some. In fact, relatively few, as they were very expensive to make. Technically difficult.
They weren't difficult to make. It's like, hang on, right, you get some metal, you weld it into 2 shapes that side, you put some wheels on it, you put a big cannon on the top of it, and you send it off with 3 troopers. It's not that difficult. I reckon I could fucking knock one out in a couple of weeks.
Twin diesel engines, the bristling armaments. No, Andy. Tank's a very complicated piece of machinery. You don't just...
Don't put 2 engines in it. That's your first mistake. Tigers don't live in tanks, they can't swim. Yeah, well, there's a lot of tigers out there, isn't there?
Ah, Bob, they can swim. I saw that documentary about that tiger that got loose in the Asda car park that ended up with that little Indian fellow in the boat. And the tiger was definitely swimming. Oh, Z-Tuck confirms they can swim, they just don't enjoy it.
Oh.
So it's a bit like me with Nando's. I can eat it, just don't enjoy it.
You can eat it, can you?
Well, I have. That's I don't sort of. Oh, God. You tricked me into talking about Nando's again, and
I have
said
not.
I wouldn't.
No. Back to the tiger tank that weighed 54
You dare
tons.
mention frigging pizza?
Oh! Is James Jenks
Don't.
around? Is James Jenks around?
No, he's gone.
No, he needs to
Hi,
be
Super.
around. James, are you here? Testing, James. James decided that last night he was going to put this to bed once and for all. And he ordered himself a chicken and tuna pizza. And...
Is deathly ill.
He's been fine since. Is Andy satisfied with 1-1? No, not at all. But my chance at winning it fell over on turn 4. So, no.
Z-Top, just... I can't talk about it anymore. We've had complaints, actually, from regular viewers that... Oh! Yeah, James Jakes just texted me. He's still in the bathroom, but he thinks he might live now. He's
Oh,
just praying that he doesn't. It's coming out of both ends, he said. Projectile. Both ends.
that's actually factually completely not true.
Well, it is. You won all then.
So yeah, unless you can muster up a movement 7-1 turn.
Oh, Z-Tuck, I made promises that I wouldn't talk about this, but there is so much I could share with you right now. Oh, it's like that bit in The Exorcist in Jenks's bathroom at the moment. Alter ego, that's ever so harsh. Facts, nothing but the facts. Honest as the day is long. I'm the Jeremy Paxman of Blood Bowl. All you get from me is the cold hard facts. MD, what are you measuring? Stop it.
I wasn't measuring anything. I was thinking.
You look like you were measuring something.
No, I was thinking.
Don't make me get the Zun coins out again, otherwise Ernadar's going to burst a blood vessel. Don't do that to him. Well, how do you know? How do you know that's not true? I never said it was my birthday.
Yeah. Did you know it's Zunk's birthday only once a year? That is a fact.
There, haven't touched him, Ernadar. Haven't, not even gone.
Look.
Didn't do it.
Oh, Eva, you are a legend. Look what she's just given me back. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you
Is it your car keys?
1,234 QI facts to leave you speechless. Let's go.
Where's the Book of Calm, though?
Oh, I didn't know that. Apparently, the Russian flag is planted at the North Pole, but at the bottom of the Arctic Ocean.
How'd they get it all the way down there?
Don't know.
Seems a lot of trouble to go to. That once you're there, and it's going to have been a hell of a trip to then dig a massive hole to drop the flag in. Bob says a tiger swam. Was it a Siberian tiger, Bob? Because they've got experience in those sort of climates, haven't they?
They have, yeah. Apparently, yeah, you'll like this one. Danish law makes it illegal to desecrate the flags of foreign countries, but it's completely fine to burn the Danish one. There you go. Unbelievable. Oh, Portugal is the only country in the world where all drugs are legal. Oh.
And Nando's.
Oh, in France, can of worms is basket of crabs. Unbelievable. This book's amazing.
What, monsieur, with that comment, you have really opened the basket of crabs.
Oh, he gets a quick snap. Sure.
French viewers, is that true?
Zung, you're in luck. Replacement eyelids, okay? Replacement eyelids can be made from the back of foreskin. And while we're talking about that, Prince Albert commissioned a corrugated iron ballroom for Barnwell Castle. Oh, that didn't have quite the lead in I was thinking. Never mind.
That's fascinating. Thanks for that.
The first credit card was made of cardboard. Not sure how that went beep at the checkout, but never mind. Prince Charles's valet irons his shoelaces. That is outrageous. As the man got no shame. Oh. And for you Heineken drinkers out there, a sperm cell takes twice as long to mature as a Heineken lager. So, yeah, when they say it's piss water, they don't lie, do they?
What?
I don't know. Baby elephants have milk.
That makes no sense at all. This is like 1,234 pieces of gibberish, if you ask me. No, I don't like that book at all.
You don't like that book at all?
No.
Oh dear. So we might not have to worry about Corbyn pressing the red button, because until the 1990s, Britain's nuclear weapons were secured with bike locks. Yeah. There you go. Right.
Well, that and they never get into power, so...
Well, never say never, son.
Oh, he's going for a one-turn touchdown, look. Or is he? Is he?
Or is he?
It looks a bit like it.
He's not, though. It is indeed. Fucked.
It's quite hard doing one-turn touchdowns. Stop. That sounds ever so condescending. What you
No, it
just
doesn't.
written. I was very surprised you were so passive in the second half.
He agrees with me. There we go.
Yeah, but you might not have.
Well, he did, so it was fine.
Exactly, Keno. I did that. The same comment flashed across my mind, but
What?
I thought that would be unkind. So I thought, no.
What do you mean? I don't get it.
Well, they could have gone with "that's what she said" or anything like that. But
Well, this one was a very disappointing game. I'm disappointed with this draw.
well, that's rather spoiled it, isn't it?
Oh well.
Who's doing well? Poopox Nurgle are top.
Oh, Jeff's got
Pols
MVP.
Chaos are doing awfully well as well. Pavlaras has got 1920 Wood Elves with a good run. Yohannian's got... Oh, everybody's being Chaos, though. 3 of the top 5 are Chaos.
Let's have a kick player. Yeah.
Oh, Rick's doing awfully well. Undefeated 12-0 Camry. Good work, old boy.
That's very good.
That's very good.
That's very good. So, right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Those of you who like the Book of Facts, if you guys want to stay around for a Book of Facts stream, I am going to carry on reading this out for the next half an hour.